Anthony Grasso here, bringing you financial news you can use. In this video, I'm going to do a stock analysis on MP Materials Corporation. I will go over a summary of the company, its products, recent headline news, financials, analyst projections, and give it a buy, hold, or sell recommendation. So let's get right into it. So what exactly is MP Materials Corporation? Well, MP Materials Corporation, it's formerly Fortress Value Acquisition Corporation, is a producer of rare earth materials. The company owns and operates Mountain Pass, an industrial asset which is an earth mining and processing site of scale in the Western Hemisphere. The company is focused on producing rare earth elements, Neodymium-Praseodymium, which is NdPr. The company's produced rare earth elements are crucial inputs for the magnets that enable the mobility of electric vehicles. That's a very key point. Defense systems, wind turbines, robotics, and many other high-growth advanced technologies, where they are the largest producer of rare earth materials in the Western Hemisphere. So let's talk about electric vehicles at the moment. I mean, historically, those magnets have all come from China, but MP Materials is now giving companies like Tesla and Apple a US-based alternative. A recent directive from the U.S. government gives the lagging U.S. rare earth industry the shot in the arm it thinks it badly needs. On September 30th, the Trump administration signed an executive order that declared a national emergency in the mining industry. In a move designed to boost the production of rare earth minerals, the order directed the Department of Interior to use the Defense Production Act of 1950 to hasten the development of mines, something that it had already done during the COVID-19 pandemic to expedite the production of medical supplies. The action also followed commitments made last year by the Pentagon that it would use the Defense Production Act to fund mines and processors, with the government planning to appropriate about $209 million in public funds to the rare earth sector. James Litinsky, MP Materials Chief Executive Officer, told Financial Review in September that the rare earths are essential to millions of future jobs in high-tech sectors. That is trillions of dollars in gross domestic product that, if we don't build a supply chain in the Western Hemisphere, is going to be solely reliant on that single point of failure in China. With the U.S. currently importing a hefty 80% of its total imported rare earth compounds and metals from the Asian rival, there has been mounting concern that the ongoing trade war between the two countries could cause China to cut back on its exports of rare earths, a move which has threatened the U.S. It has threatened the U.S. previously to do that. As in the case with many commodities, however, rare earth prices have suffered considerably in 2020 as the coronavirus pandemic and its resulting government directives to contain the virus triggered a massive downturn in global economic activity. Prices for cerium, lanthanum, neodymium, and praseodymium were particularly affected, experiencing declines of about 5 to 8% in the second quarter versus the previous quarter. But many see that bearish as being only a temporary pandemic-induced blip, and I agree with that. So let's go ahead and look at the fundamentals. Now, we don't have any real data on the company because of the recent addition to the New York Stock Exchange. What happened was MP Materials agreed to merge with Special Purpose Acquisition Corporation, Fortress Value Acquisition Corporation, when it became listed on the New York Stock Exchange just about a half a year ago, I would say. When that happened, the immediate post-transaction equity value was about $1.5 billion, and they had about $500 million in cash to fund growth. So let's look here to quickly look at what it's currently trading at right now. It's currently trading at $33.18 after hours of $33.74. It hit an all-time high of 39, and as you can see here, when I click on the financial tab of Webull, there's not anything there. There is a Webull analyst rating of a buy right now, and the analyst target price is $25. So this is way above the analyst price target. Let's look at another trading account, see what's going on there. So with the initial equity value of about 1.5, it's jumped up to a market cap of 5.6 billion right now, with about 168 million shares outstanding. So, and then the analysts of Deutsche Bank have rated MP Materials with a buy rating. The price target was set to $25, though. At the current price, it's definitely a downside potential of 25%, roughly around. So I think this stock last month got what I called the Mad Money Jim Cramer fist bump last month when he interviewed the CEO of the company. So let's see with this other trading platform if there's any other information on the fundamentals or earnings, whatnot. Yeah, we don't have a lot of information. It's projected to have positive earnings per share going into late 2021. So there is projections of positive earnings for this company. But then again, I mean, we don't have a lot of fundamentals. So all those people out there that do technical analysis up the wazoo, this is probably not the stock for you. So what would be my recommendations on this stock particular? This trading platform they have as a moderate buy, but that price target of $25, that's what really scares me with this stock particularly, because there's a lot of downside to it. Let's go back to Weeble here and look at the current stock price. It definitely is definitely coming off a high, and there's probably going to be a little volatility down to the 30 mark. So I would probably build a long position. So I'm recommending a buy for this company in general, but with a caveat to that. I think there is some volatility in the stock in the short term, which could eat your lunch basically. I would look to buy on the downside of around $20 to $25 a share in the first quarter of 2021 and keep the position as a long position in your portfolio. Now that might not happen. It might just stay around 30, but anything above 25 right now, I would be a buy on. I would love to see it at a buy about 20 to 25, but hey, you know, there's a little risk out there. So, and I would target a price at the end of 2021 to be around $48 to $50. That'd be our objective right now. So our objective right now is to get more information from the company, but I do have a really strong opinion that this is going to be a great company in the future. Now, if this one stock is risky for you, in my next couple of videos, I'm going to review some rare earth metal ETFs, which is exchange traded funds in your portfolio. So if this one stock particularly like scares you because it's really risky to just invest in one stock, ETFs might be the way to go. So if you like this video, smash that like button down below and consider subscribing if you like financial news that could benefit you. I'll be with you in the next video. Ciao.